Good evening, everyone. This is Robert, RJL 518 Network, welcoming you to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1981 season is on the air. Today's date is April 17th, 1981. We are at Comiskey Park as the Boston Red Sox will take on the Chicago White Sox. Brian Patterson is first to join us here at Comiskey Park. However, he says he has the 21st anniversary today. I don't understand his thinking. I would think my game is more important than anniversary, but to each his own anyway. Have fun, Brian. We'll see you next time on the rerun. We got a big American League matchup here, early part of the 1981 season. The Red Sox and the White Sox. Steeler fan is next here at Comiskey Park for tonight's game. So far, the first few games of our season have been exciting, and who knows what can happen as we move forward here in 1981. I got to admit, so far doing one game per every 3 days of baseball has already beginning to release the grind a little bit on me, so it's making it actually a lot easier. I'm glad I went to one for every 3 instead of keeping it one for every 2. The season will go by a lot quicker, and it will be a little bit less strain on me. Woodman 564 joins us here at Comiskey Park. The Red Sox historically won this game 8-5 against the White Sox. They had 14 hits. The White Sox had 12. Both teams had an error. The Red Sox come into this game with a record of 3-1. The White Sox are 1-3 due to the 10-minute ticker. And we'll see what happens tonight as the Red Sox play the White Sox. And it's fun and it's funny as tonight the Red Sox and White Sox playing in my game, and of course in real life, the Red Sox and the White Sox are playing in the actual playoffs. The White Sox are playing the Astros, and the Red Sox are playing the Rays. Interesting, last night we had the Dodgers play the Giants, and the Dodgers played that night. So far, everything is kind of ironic how things are going, but it's good to have you guys today. And let's get right to it. Starting pitcher for the Chicago White Sox will be Richard Dotson. 9 wins, 8 losses, a 3.77 ERA. He gets the call tonight for the Pale Hose. I'm hoping some Red Sox fans will join us today, but of course I know they'll be watching the ball game, the actual game, and that is fine by me. Let's get started. Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman Jerry Remy. Astros already beat the White Sox. Yes, they did. That's right. Jerry Remy gets the call. 307 average, no homers, 31 RBIs. The last time we saw Remy, he was an Angel in 76. Now he is a Red Sox. Black, white, and white dice for the White Sox. They are the home team. Let's get things underway. Top of the first. Dotson, a 3-4. That is a blank. Remy will swing 2-3. Base hit to left field. And Remy leads off with a single. I got to tell you, so far this 81 season, we're getting a lot of early hits. Remy goes to first. Next batter will be right fielder Dwight Dewey Evans. 296 average, 22 homers, 71 RBIs. My Basement Media Productions and BB Baby joins us here at Comiskey Park. Remy on at first. Let's see if anything happening on the bases. That is a 2. He does get the jump. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. He has a 16 stolen base rating, a 0. The catcher is Fisk. He adds 1. Plus 1 is 17. We're going to send Remy. A 1-17. He'll still second base, and he does. Remy will go ahead and get a stolen base, and he will hold at second. We will re-roll the strat to see if he gets a jump for third. As a 3, he does not. Dotson will go ahead and make the pitch. And that's a 1-5, an error on a throw. Evans will swing 6-5. That's a ball hit to right field. That is a 17 against a right-handed batter. Evans is going to go ahead and smack a triple. Holy cow, triples are all over the place early in the season. Evans is going to get a triple. Remy will come home and score easily. He will hold at third. There would be an error on the throw. There would not be a throw on a triple, so there will not be an error. Evans will hold at third base. 1-0 in favor of the BOS Sox. So Dewey Evans will get a triple and bring home a run. There will not be a throw. The next batter for the Red Sox will be their designated hitter, Captain Carl Yostremski. 246 average, 7 homers, 53 RBIs, usually at first base in 81, but he is the DH tonight. Infield will be in. We'll see if anything happening with Evans. No, he'll stay put. Dotson will make the pitch. 3-2 against the lefty. That's a home run result. Yostremski against a righty is a 10. That's an 8. Kaboom! That ball is high, deep, and gone. Home run, Captain Carl. And the Red Sox come out in this game swinging the bats. Stadium groans. A 3-2 against the lefty is a straight home run result. Against a righty, Yostremski's a 10. There's no change from the park. That's an 8. And Captain Carl goes ahead and just immediately makes this a 3-0 game here, and still nobody out in the top of the first. Next batter for the Red Sox, left fielder Jim Rice, 284 average, 17 homers, 62 RBIs, as right now the White Sox are already early in this game getting beat. Dotson will go ahead and make the throw. 5-4, that's a blank. Rice will swing. 4-3, that's going to be a fly out to left, and that is the first out. One away. And the next batter for the Red Sox will be first baseman Tony Perez. Yes, Perez was a Red Sox in 81. And he was also trading at first base with him and Yostremski. Perez, 252 average, 9 homers, 39 RBIs, of course, from the Big Red Machine. Dotson will go ahead and deal. 2-2, strikeout, 9, got him, struck him out. First strikeout for Dotson. Comiskey Park adds 1 to strikeouts and 1 to walks, and that's all it will do. Next up for the Red Sox, third baseman, a young Carney Lansford. And he had a great year in 1981. 336 average, 4 homers, 52 RBIs. Carney Lansford is at third base for the BOS Sox, and a very dangerous hitter in 81. There are now 2 outs. Dotson will go ahead and pitch. 2-2, strikeout 5, and yep, he will get him. That is a 4, but +1 is a 5, and that will be a 5. He got him, and he strikes out Lansford for his second strikeout. But the Red Sox get some runs, 3 runs on 3 hits, a stolen base, and just like that, the BOS Sox are up 3-0 here as we go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox, Dennis Eckersley, 9 wins, 8 losses, a 4.27 ERA. Not one of Denny Eck's better years that he had, but of course he was about to be moved to closer very soon, and that is the reason why Eckersley is in the Hall of Fame, because of him being a closer. Starting with the bottom of the first, leading off for the White Sox, left fielder Ron Lafleur, 246 average, no homers, 24 RBIs in 81. Eckersley will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-5 against the righty. Walk chance that 10 will walk him. Lafleur will trot down to first. And that will be a leadoff walk by Eckersley. He had 33 of them in 81. Next up for the White Sox, first baseman Mike Squires. I gotta love that last name. Mike Squires. 265 average, no homers, 25 RBIs. Infield a double play depth. Let's see if Lafleur's doing anything. That is an 11. And yes, he does get the jump. And that phone call is garbage. So he does get the jump. He's got a chance to steal. 15 plus 2 is a 17. The catcher is Allensen. Plus 2 is a 19. Yeah, you send Lafleur. The only way Lafleur is out at second is on a 20. He's safe with a 4, and that will be a stolen base. So the White Sox do the same thing the Red Sox do, get a base runner and then steal a base. Lafleur had 36 stolen bases in 81. Probably would have had 50 or so if the season went the whole way. And that infield will now move back. Let's see if he has a chance for third. Lafleur. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Eckersley. Let's see what we have. Is there anything on Strat? That is an 8. Not this time. He will stay put. Eckersley will make the pitch to Squires. 3-1 against the lefty, a walk plus 10, and that too is going to walk Squires. And just like that, the White Sox are in business. 2 straight walks, runners at first and second. We could be in for another high-scoring game here. The infield is back to double play depth. Coming up to back now will be the catcher, Carlton Fisk, now a White Sox. 263 average, 7 homers, 45 RBIs in 81. He's the catcher for this game. Runners at first and second. Anything happening here? That is a 7 and nothing happening. Salvador America joins us here at Comiskey Park, and I know he likes what he sees on the scoreboard. But the White Sox, though, right now are threatening. Sean 1113 joins us here at Comiskey Park. Eckersley will make the pitch to Fisk. Let's see if anything happening. Eckersley, 6-2 against a righty. That's a walk, but that 18 will be too high. Fisk will swing the bat. 2-3, and that's going to be a fly ball to left field. That will be out number 1. Lafleur does have a very good chance to advance. His base running ratings of 5. Fly out to left, -3. Left fielder Rice is a 0. A 2, Lafleur will take third base. He does not. He stays out number 1. Coming up next will be their designated hitter, Greg Luzinski. And play stops here for a moment as the commissioner, comes out to the field to give Greg Luzinski his World Series ring from 1976. As you know, Greg Luzinski was on the Phillies in 76 and got the World Series in the league. He now receives his ring. He gets his championship ring, and Greg looks at me like I'm nuts, thinking, it took you 5 years to give me this? This is 1981, man, not, really. So I go back to the newsroom and now get back to watch the game. So here's Luzinski. He batted .265, 21 homers, 62 RBIs in 81. 1 out, but the infield is still at double play depth. We'll check the dice here. That is a 3. Lafleur does have a chance to steal third, but with Luzinski at the plate, I'm going to let him swing. Runners at first and second. Eckersley will pitch. 1-6. That's a range play. Luzinski, 1-4. And that's going to be a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Perez. Perez's range is a 3, but with the infield and double play depth, his range is a 2. And nope, that will get by him. And let's see, is that going to be a single or a double? That's going to be a double by Greg Luzinski. Luzinski goes ahead and smacks a double. Lafleur will come in to score. Squires will hold it third automatically, as the new rule is on a failed range play to first or third, and it becomes a double. It's just a 2-base advancement. So Luzinski will hold it second, and the White Sox get on the board. It's 3-1. Yes, he should never DH with his great fielding range of 1, as my Mets figured out in that NLDS in 76. Boy, that stunk. Runners at second and third. Yes, we'll see you later, Salvador America. Check out the game on replay. Runners at second and third with one out. Next batter for the White Sox, center fielder Chet Lemon. Very underrated player, I feel. I felt Lemon was a pretty good hitter. And he had a good year in 81. 302 average, 9 homers, 50 RBIs. The infield is going to play in with Mike Squires there at third. Anything happening on the bases? That is a 12. No. Eckersley already in a jam. 3-1. Red Sox. They got 3 runs in the top of the first, but the White Sox are now threatening. Eckersley, 6-5. That's a hit by pitch, and he will hit him. He'll hit him, and Lemon has a hit by pitch of 25. That's an 18, and he'll hit Lemon, and the bases are loaded. So bases are loaded for the White Sox as the Red Sox here have a 3-1 lead. And coming up next for the White Sox, right fielder Harold Baines. Hall of Famer. Meh. Yeah, Hall of Famer, Harold Baines. Meh. Baines hit 286 with 10 homers and 41 RBIs in 81. It was actually a pretty decent year for him. Bases are loaded. They're going to play, let's see here. Baines is a double play. They're going to play a double play depth and see if they can turn 2 normally here. They're not going to bring, well, actually, you know what? They will bring the infield in. 3-1 is the score of the Red Sox. We're only in the first inning, bottom of the first. See if anything happening on the bases. That is a 17. No. Eckersley will make the pitch. And that's a 3-4. Home run chance. Baines a lefty. A 1-10. The 11 is too high. Baines just misses a grand slam opportunity. He does get to swing, though. 3-3, and it's going to be a base hit right past the second baseman for a single. Geez, in these last 3 games, nobody can get anybody out. That's going to be a base hit. Squires will come in to score. Luzinski, a single past second. He will, no, he won't. His base running rating's a 1. He can't score. He holds at third. Luzinski with only that would have normally have been, with anybody else at second base, that would have been 2 runs automatically. But Luzinski holds at third base. It's now 3-2. As Baines gets an RBI single here. Because Luzinski's base running rating is a 1 and there's only 1 out, and you need to be at least a 2 to score from second on a single pass to second baseman. So bases are loaded again, still with 1 out. They're going to go talk to Eckersley and see what's up. But remember, Eckersley really did not have a good year that year. Coming up to bat for the White Sox next, third baseman Jim Morrison. And no, not the guy from the Doors. 234 average, 10 homers, 34 RBIs. The infield is still going to go ahead and play in because now the tying runs at third. Bases loaded. Eckersley in trouble. 3-2. Bottom of the first. Only 1 out. We got to have a feeling we're going to have another crazy game. Anything happening on the bases? That is a 6. The answer is no. Eckersley will make the pitch. 3-2. That's a blank. He's not tired. Morrison will swing. 3-1. That is a ground ball to short. They're going to try to turn 2 from home to first. A ground ball to short. Morrison, double play rating is a 4. That is a 0. The catcher does not get a pivot rating, so it's a straight ground ball, double play 4. Luzinski, his base running rating becomes a -1. So the only way it's a double play, if it's a 1-4 double play. A 5, Luzinski will be out. A 6, Luzinski will score. That is a 2. It's going to be a double play. On the way, on to home and on to first, double play, side retired. The 6-2-3. As calling the infield in makes the difference. 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 walks, a hit by pitch, and a stolen base. It's 3-2 Red Sox after 1. As they do turn the twin killing. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Red Sox will be their shortstop, Glenn Hoffman. 231 average, a homer, 20 RBIs. No more Rick Burleson at short there. So Hoffman is the shortstop, starting the top of the second. Dotson will make the pitch. 1-6 against a righty. That's a walk plus 10, and that is a 16. Plus 1 is a 17. That's a 17, and he walks Hoffman. And it looks like pitching is going to take the day off tonight again. Second walk issued by Dotson. And the batter next for the Red Sox will be the catcher, Gary Allensen. I remember him. 223 average, 5 homers, 25 RBIs in 81. Runner on first. Double play depth is called by the Chi Sox. Dotson will go ahead and make the pitch. Actually, first for the only way he would do it would be a hit and run. I'm going to say that's going to be a negative. 2-5. That's a strikeout. 14. Got him. Dotson strikes out Allensen. And that is strikeout number 3 for Dotson. He had 73 of them in 81. One man out. Next batter, center fielder Rick Miller. 291 average, 2 homers, 33 RBIs. A good year for Miller for the Red Sox. Runner on first. Let's see if anything happening on the bases. That is a 3. The answer is no. Dotson will go ahead and make the pitch to Miller. That's a 6-5. That's a possible error. Miller will swing. 1-2. That's going to be a base hit into center field. It will be a single from Miller. It's a single to center. The ball is hit to Lemon. Lemon's error rating is a 3. That's a 10. There won't be an error, so it's going to be a normal runner advancement. Hoffman's base running rating is a 3. Single to center. -1 is 2. Lemon +1 is 3. A 1-3. Hoffman will make third. He does. And Miller will stop at first. A single for Miller. Runners at the corners once again. Dotson in trouble. The next batter will be Remy. Remy got a base hit and stole a base his first time up. He is 1 for 1. They're going to call an infield double play chance and see if they can turn 2 here. 3-2, top of the second already here between the Bo Sox and the Chi Sox. Big Clue joins us here at Comiskey Park. Checking to see if anything happening on the bases. That's a 16. The answer is no. Remy could bunt here, but I'm not going to call it. Dotson will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-1. That's at the park. Comiskey Park will say 2-1. That is a ball hit to right field. That is a 5, and that's going to drop for a single. Base hit for Remy. Hoffman will come in, and he will score. Miller, base running rating is a 5. Ball is hit to right, and so that's a +2, becomes a 7. Right fielder is Baines. He has a 0 arm. There won't be a throw. Miller will automatically make third, and it's 4-2 Red Sox. Stadium groans. Another run scored by the Red Sox, and they now lead 4-2. So right now, Richard Dotson, neither Dotson or Eckersley getting off to good starts here in this ball game. Runners at the corners again. The next batter is Evans. Evans is 1 for 1, got a triple his first time up. Infield is still going to play a double play depth to try to turn 2. Anything happening on the bases? That is a 3. Remy, no. A hit and run is available, though, with Evans, but I'm going to call that off. Doesn't make any sense here. So runners at first and third. Evans, and plus Evans can hit the long ball. And when you do a hit and run, you cut homers in half as the batter's trying to make contact. So I will have him swing away. Dotson will go ahead and pitch. 5-2 against a righty. That's blank. Evans will swing. 5-1. Base hit. Center field for Evans. That's a single. And everybody's hitting so far here early in 1981. Miller comes in to score. It's a single to center. Remy, base running rating 3. Single to center, -1, 2. Center fielder Lemon +1 is a 3. A 1-3. Remy will make third. He does not. There could be an out. There could be a play. Let's see. Lemon's a +1 arm. A 1-2. There will be an out. And no, Remy will hold at second. But it is now 5-2 Red Sox. Boston historically won this game 8-5. There were 26 hits combined between these two teams, and so far, Inside Pitch is replicating that. Runners at first and second. The White Sox bullpen beginning to get warmed up here. Next batter is Yaz. Yaz got hit a home run his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Hit a two-run bomb to bring in Evans as Captain Carl hit it high and deep. Still 1 out. Still infield a double play depth. Dotson will go ahead and try to get an out here. Anything happening on the bases? That's an 11. No. Dotson will pitch. 6-5. That's a possible error. Yaz will swing. 1-6. That's a ground ball to first. The ball is hit to Squires. His error rating is a 5. That's a 19. He won't make an error. Now they'll see if they can turn a double play. 2-0. But the double play doesn't go to first because he's holding a runner on. So it's only a 2. And shortstop pivot is Allman, and he has a -1 arm. So only a 1. They'll turn a double play. Nope, it's a 2. So Remy will advance to third. Evans will make second. The only play was for Squires to get to the bag and get Yaz out, and that's 2 down. 2 outs. Next batter will be Rice. Rice is 0 for 1. 2 outs now. 5-2 Boston here, only in the top of the second. Anything happening on the bases? 15 says no. Dotson will make the pitch. 6-5. Again, a possible error. Rice will swing. 3-5 against the righty. That's a ground ball to third. The ball is hit to Morrison. His error rating is a 9. That's a 3. He picks it up and it fails to make the exchange. Everybody will be safe. That's going to be an E5. An E5 on Morrison. It's a ground ball error, so Remy will come in to score. Evans will go to third. Rice on at first. It's 6-2 Red Sox. Stadium groans. First error on the White Sox, and they did commit an error historically in the game. And the next batter will be Perez. Perez is 0 for 1, and they really want Dotson to try to get this last out before the White Sox go to the bullpen. But right now, that's not Dotson's fault, as that's an error there. And that error is made by Morrison. Runners at first and third with 2 outs. Still checking a strat. That's a 5. Nothing happening there. Dotson will make the pitch. 2-6. That's a blankie. Is not tired. Perez will swing. 4-6. And he popped it up in the infield. That's going to be a pop out to short. And the inning will be over. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 walk, and 1 error. And right now, Boston is showing that this team could be interesting here in 1981. We go to the bottom of the second. 6-2 Boston. Dennis Eckersley will come on and he will pitch. Leading off for the White Sox, second baseman Tony Bernizzard, 276 average, 6 homers, 34 RBIs. Tony Bernizzard. Now there's a name that reminds me of the 80s. Bernizzard actually had a pretty decent season. Nothing wrong with a 276 average and a pretty good second baseman. Let's see if Eckersley can have a better inning than the last one. Eckersley will pitch. 5-6. Against the switch left, that's blank. Bernizzard will swing the bat. 6-4. That's a ball hit to right field. That's a 3 base hit for Bernizzard. That's a single. So far, leadoff batters are getting on base. This could be a long game the way things are going here. Another blast from the past. Shortstop Bill Allman is next for the White Sox. He had a very good year in 81. 301 average, 4 homers, 41 RBIs. Bill Allman was one of the big guys for the White Sox that season. Bernizzard really not much of a stealing threat. He doesn't get to jump there on a 16. But down 6-2, you probably wouldn't steal anyway. Eckersley with the pitch. 2-1. Error on a throw. Allman will swing. 2-4. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Hoffman. His error rating is a 10. That's a 10. He misses it. It's going to be an error on Hoffman. That is going to be an error on a throw, and that's a double play chance. So that would. Now the thing is, we got to find out where the ball went to. So here, it's an error on a throw, and we already know Hoffman makes the error. So let's see what he does here. Bill Allman, double play rating of 2-0-3. Second base is Remy, and he has a 0 arm. So we know there's a throwing error. We got to see where it went. That is a 4. So the throw went to first. The throw went to first base because actually went to second. That's a 4. There would not have been a double play. So the throw went to second because Bernizzard's base running rating would not make the play. The throw goes to second. Now the ball has gone to Remy. Remy's range is a 3. Does he prevent the ball from getting past him? No, he doesn't. Now the ball gets past him. Does Bernizzard take third? No, he doesn't. His base running rating is a 3, and he will stay at second. Everybody is safe. And that is an E6. The ball gets by him into the outfield, but Bernizzard would have had a chance to try to take third, but his base running rating is a 3. He will stay put, and now the White Sox are in business. That's the first error on the Red Sox. So both teams have made errors right now, and so far, anything can happen here with still nobody out in the bottom of the second. Lafleur is up next, and he walked his first time up. Eckersley said, "Come on, guys, can't we do something out here?" Eckersley, we'll see if anything happening on the bases. That's a 7, no play. Eckersley will make the pitch. That's a 5-4 against the righty. That's an automatic out. And it will be a fly out to right. And that is out number 1. Bernizzard, base running rating of 3. Fly out to right, -1 is a 2. Right fielder is Evans, -1 is a 1. The only way Bernizzard can take third is on a 1 on the black die. A 6-6 is probably out. And that's a 6-2. He will hold at second base. He will stay put. That's the first out of the inning. Squires is up next, and he walked his first time up. Infield still a double play death. And that is a 1. I'm not going to have Bernizzard steal, so he'll stay put. Eckersley will make the pitch to Squires. Deniek, 4-6, strikeout 13, no, too high. Squires will swing. 6-3, ground ball right back to Eckersley. Let's see if he can turn a double play. 1, he has a 0, but -1 to the pitcher, so that's a 0. That's a 1, and Squires hitting from the left side, so shortstop will be pivot, which is Hoffman. The only way they'll turn a double play is on a 1. That's a 5. So Bernizzard goes to third. The throw goes to second to get Allman. Squires will be safe at first. There are 2 outs. So a fielder's choice erases 1 base runner. The next batter will be Fisk. Fisk is 0 for 1. 2 outs now. Anything happening? 7. Nope, they'll stay put. Bernizzard on at third. Squires on at first. Eckersley with the deal. 1-4. That's a blank. Fisk will swing the bat. 4-6. Base hit. Pass short for second base. That's a single for Fisk. Bernizzard will come in to score easily. Squires' base running rating is a 5 with 2 outs, and he will make third. Squires goes to third. Fisk goes to first. 6-3 now. Man, these hitters are really doing it in these games early. Base hit for Fisk brings in a run. Luzinski is up next, and he doubled his first time up. He is 1 for 1. Still 2 outs. Let's see what we got. They go talk to Eckersley. Right now, neither pitcher doing well. Eckersley had a 4.27 ERA in 81. Dotson a 3.77. I may not have Dotson pitch the third. That's a 19. Nothing happening there. Eckersley, he'll go ahead and pitch. 1-5. That's a blank. Luzinski with the swing. 4-4. That's a fly ball to left field. Rice will get to that. And that will end the inning. 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error. After 2, 6-3 Red Sox. Got to admit, pitching has taken the last 3 games off. Lots of runs being scored early in this season on inside pitch. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Carney Lansford. Lansford struck out his first time up. I don't really want the White Sox to go to the bullpen right now. And I'm going to see if he can have a decent inning here. This is the 80s, not 2021. Dotson will make the pitch. 3-2 against the righty. That's a blank. Lansford swings. 2-1. Base hit. Center field. Lansford gets a single. Again, the Red Sox get the leadoff man on. Lansford gets a single, and he will hold it first. The next batter will be Glenn Hoffman, and that will be it for Dotson. So Dotson gets chased out of there in the 3rd, and they're going to bring in a right-hander here, I believe. And since it is before the 5th inning, I can bring in pretty much any starter that didn't start. Let's see, unless we got a righty here. Let's see. Who do I want to bring in? It's going to be this guy. Coming on to pitch for the White Sox is going to be Dennis Lamp. Dennis Lamp, another blast from the past. 7 wins, 6 losses, a 2.41 ERA. He can pitch to 12 batters. So he's going to come in long relief here on the top of the 3rd. So here's Dennis Lamp, and he'll pitch to Hoffman. Hoffman walked his first time up. Infield a double play depth. Lamp will go ahead and pitch. Let's see if anything happening on the bases. The 14 says no. Lamp will now make the deal. 1-2. That's at the park. Comiskey Park will state 6-2. And that's going to be a fly out to center. Out number 1. Lansford stays put. Next up will be Allensen. Allensen is 0 for 1. Lansford not doing anything. Lamp will go ahead and settle in, and he will go ahead and pitch. 5-4 against the righty. Strikeout chance 11. Got him. Lamp strikes out Allensen. And that's the 2nd out. Two men down for Miller. Miller is 1 for 1, singled his first time up. Lansford staying put. Lamp looking in on Miller. Fans here at Comiskey want to see a quick inning this time. Lamp, 6-6. That's a walk plus 10. That 14, that will walk him. Miller becomes a 20, plus 1 is 21. He will walk Miller. And the White Sox just having problems getting outs. Runners at 1st and 2nd now for Remy. Remy is 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles. Infield is normal. Nothing happening on the bases. Lamp will go ahead and settle in. Lamp with the pitch. 6-6. Again a walk plus 10. That 8's going to walk Remy. That's going to walk Jerry Remy, and the bases are loaded. Remy gets on base for the 3rd time today. And now the batter is Evans. Evans is 2 for 2. A triple and a single. Still 2 outs, only in the top of the 3rd. Checking to see if anything happening. No. Dennis Lamp will make the pitch to Evans. Fans here at Comiskey getting tired of this. They want to see an out. Lamp 1-2. That's at the park. Comiskey Park says 6-3, and that is going to be a ground ball to second base. Bernizzard's got it, throws to first, and the inning is over. No runs, there was a hit and a couple of walks. But this time, the Red Sox cannot cash in, as we will go to the bottom of the 3rd. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Leading off for the Pale Hose will be Chet Lemon. Lemon got hit by a pitch his first time up. Eckersley staying out there for a little while longer. 2-6. That's a strikeout. 12. No, that's going to be too high. Lemon will swing the bat. 4-1 against a right-handed pitcher. That's going to be a fly out to right. Out number 1. 1 man down, and the next batter is Baines, the pseudo Hall of Famer, although he did get a base hit his last time up. And every time I say something about Harold Baines, no matter what game I play, whether it's payoff pitch or inside pitch, when I say Baines is meh as a Hall of Famer, he always seems to get a hit. Eckersley will pitch. 3-2. That's a blank. He's not tired. Baines will swing. 1-3. Not this time. Ground ball back to Denny Eck, and he will throw to first for the out. 2 down. Yeah, that's what you get, Harold. That's what you get, Hall of Famer, my butt. You're in the Hall of Fame, but Keith Hernandez is not. Yeah, go figure that one out. Here's Morrison. Morrison is 0 for 1. Every Met has his day. Eckersley will make the pitch. 1-2. Range play. Morrison swings. 4-2. Against the righty. That's a single past the shortstop. It's a range play, though, for Hoffman. His range is a 2. He'll actually make the play. Nice play by Hoffman. Throws to first. Side retired as Hoffman makes a big range play. Takes a single away from Morrison. And it's a 3-up and 3-down inning for Eckersley. 6-3, Bo Sox after 3. Something tells me this 1981 season is going to be a little wacky. Top of the 4th inning. Captain Carl Yostremski leads off for the Red Sox. He is 1 for 2. He had a 2-run bomb in the 1st inning. Lamp will stay out there, and he will pitch. 5-6. Error on a grounder. Yaz. 5-3 against a right-handed pitcher, and he blasts a double into center field. That's going to bounce off the wall. It's a double for Yaz. It's hit to center. Lemon's error rating is a 3. That's a 7. He won't make an error out there. He fields it cleanly, throws it in, but Yaz is safe at second. And for the 4th straight time, the Red Sox have the leadoff hitter on base. Next batter is Jimmy Rice. Rice is 0 for 2, reached on an error his last time up. Am I still rolling the strat? Yes, I am. That's a 12. Yaz staying put at second. Lamp with the pitch. 3-4. That's blank. Rice will swing. 2-2. Fly ball left field. That's going to be out number 1. Fly out to left. Yaz's base running rating is a 2. A fly out to left is a -3, so it makes him a -1. I automatically will not check anything out. He will stay at second. 1 out. Here's Perez. Perez is 0 for 2. Lamp will try again. Anything on Strat? That's a 1. Yaz isn't doing anything. A hit and run is the only way he can go, but I'm not going to hit and run here. I usually don't hit and run with a man on second. Lamp will pitch. 2-1. That's a range play at the park. Comiskey Park says 6-2. That's a fly ball to center field. That ball is hit to Chet Lemon. His range is a 4, and he's got it. Out number 2. And Yostremski will hold it second. Lemon has a ball hit to fly out to center is a -2, which makes him a 0. But even though Lemon has a +1 arm, I'm not going to send him. So that's a fly out to center, 2 outs. Nice play by Lemon out there. 2 men down. Next batter is Lansford. Lansford is 1 for 2. Lamp, let's see if anything happening. Nope. Lamp will go ahead and deal. He'll make a pitch. And that's 4-4. That's a blank. He is not tired. Lansford will swing the bat. 3-2. Base hit left field for Lansford. That's a single. Yostremski's base running rating is a 3 with 2 outs. And that is a single to left. +1 will be a 4. Left fielder Lafleur has a 0. A 1-4. Yostremski will score. That is a 4. He does. Yaz will score on the base hit to left. Lansford holds at first. It is now 7-3 Red Sox. Stadium groans. Next batter is Hoffman. Hoffman is 0 for 1. Lansford on at first. Now 7-3 Red Sox. 2 outs. Lamp is still going to stay out there. Anything happening with Lansford? That's an 8. Hit and runs available, but you don't do it with 2 outs. Lamp will make the pitch. 2-6. Range play. Hoffman will swing. 2-5. That's a fly ball to right. That ball is hit to Baines. His range is a 3, and he can't get it. And that is going to drop for a base hit. Single to right. Lansford's base running rating is a 4 with 2 outs is a 5. Single to right, +2 is a 7. Baines with a 0 arm. Lansford will make third automatically, and Hoffman has a single. Yeah, Baines. Yeah, Hall of Famer. Yeah, can't make a simple range play in right. Hall of Famer. Yeah. Next batter is Allensen. Allensen is 0 for 2. He struck out twice. They're going to stick with Lamp here to try to get this inning over with. Still 2 outs. Nothing on the bases. Hoffman staying put. Lamp will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-6. That's blank. Allensen will swing the bat. 5-1. That's going to be a fly ball center field. And Lemon will get to that one, and that will end the inning. 1 run on 3 hits for the Red Sox. They're hitting the balls. And right now, the White Sox are just not really matching them as we go to the bottom of the 4th. You know, we're only in the 4th inning. A lot of action going on in these first 3 games, in these first 4 games of the season. This is only game number 4 we've done. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Comiskey Park. Bottom of the 4th. And leading off for the White Sox will be Tony Bernizzard, and he's 1 for 1, got a base hit. Right now, Eckersley trying to keep it with a 7-3 lead here for the Red Sox. Will swing. 1-1. Ground ball to short. That's picked up by Hoffman. Throws to first. Out number 1. 1 quick out. Here's Allman. Allman reached on an error his last time up. So he's 0 for 1. Deniek looking on. 5-5. That's blank. Allman 5-1, that's a fly ball to center field. Miller will make that catch. It's out number 2. Dennis Eckersley, you do know, was on the Cleveland Indians in 1976. Here in 1981, he is on the Red Sox. Ron Lafleur is next, and he is 0 for. Gets set and makes the pitch. 5-6 against the righty. Strikeout chance. That 19 is too high. Lafleur will swing the bat. 1-3. Ground ball to third. That's picked up by Lansford. Throws to first. And another 1-2-3 inning for Eckersley. As now Eckersley beginning to pitch a little better after 4. 7-3 in favor of the Red Hose. As BB says, at least 100 players should have gotten it over Baines. 100 may be a little high, but I'm not going to argue with you. I think you're still probably right. Leading off for the Red Sox in the top of the 5th will be Rick Miller. Miller is 1 for 1, singled and walked. Dennis Lamp is going to stay out there. He has one batter he can face before tiring. They'll see how long he can go. Lamp will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-3, strikeout 19, no. Miller, 2-1, and that's going to be a ground ball to first, and that will be out number 1. Lamp is now tired. We'll see how long he can go. That's the first out. Remy is up next. Remy having a good night. 2 for 2, 2 singles and a walk. Lamp, 5-6, error on a grounder. Remy, 3-2, and that's going to be a base hit into right field. That's a single for Remy. The ball is hit to right. Baines' error rating is a 3. That's an 18. He will not make an error. The throw will get in there, but Remy has his 3rd hit of the game. Another inning and another hit for the Red Sox. Double play depth as they go into, and here is Dewey Evans. Evans, a triple and a single. He's 2 for 3. Remy on at first. I am still doing strategy, and Remy needs a 4 in order to try to steal. He gets a 19, and Evans is not going to bunt, so no. You're up by 4 runs. You're pretty much not going to do much strategy here. Lamp will go ahead and make the pitch. 6-5 against the righty. Strikeout plus 18, and he got Evans. Struck him out. Evans is at 13, but a strikeout plus makes that a 23, and he gets him. And there are 2 outs. Next up is Captain Carl. Yostremski 2 for 3, a bomb, and a double. Remy's still on at first. Anything happening? That's a 4. Remy's not going to steal. You're up by 4 runs, so no. Lamp will go ahead and make the pitch. Plus, you got Yaz, who seems to be hot tonight. Lamp will go ahead and make the deal. 5-1, error on a throw. Yaz, 6-4. That's going to be a ground ball to second base. The ball is hit to Bernizzard. His error rating is a 4. That's an 8. He's got it. He'll throw to first, and that will end the inning. And really, for the first time in this game, the Red Sox actually go pretty quietly. No runs. There was a base hit, but they actually go pretty quietly finally as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Eckersley will come back out to pitch. Mike Squires leads off for the Chi Sox, and he is 0 for 1. Eckersley will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-6. That's a strikeout. 6 and no, too high. Squires is a 4, plus 1 is a 5, but the 6 is too high. Squires will swing. 3-3, and that's a ground out to short. 1 quick out. And here comes Fisk. Fisk is 1 for 2, had a single his last time up. Eckersley, a 3-1 against the righty. Strikeout chance. The 10 is too high, though, against Fisk. Fisk swings 3-3, and that is also going to be a ground out to short. Hoffman's got it, tosses it to first for out number 2. Next batter is Luzinski, who just got his World Series ring in this game today for 1976 with the Phillies. Luzinski is 1 for 2, has a double. And Luzinski is the DH. 2 outs. Pitch from Deniek. 3-5. That's blank. Luzinski, he'll go ahead. 3-1. And against a right-handed pitcher, that's going to be a ground ball to third. Lansford's got it. Throws to first. Side retired. Another 1-2-3 inning for Dennis Eckersley. He has retired the last 9 Red Sox batters. He has definitely calmed down. After 5, 7-3 Boston. We go to the top of the 6th. Jim Rice leads off for the Red Sox. Question is, do I want to take Lamp out even though he is tired? But let me look at the bullpen for the White Sox here. And yeah, I guess they probably could. They probably could. Why not? Lamp is going to come out of the game. That'll be it for him. He did pretty well, though. Coming on to pitch for the White Sox will be Francisco Barrios. 1 win, 3 losses, a 3.96 ERA. He only had 1 relief appearance in 1981. I'm going to make it this one. What the heck? Who knows if we'll have the White Sox again. So Francisco Barrios will become the 3rd White Sox pitcher. And Jim Rice will lead off against him here, top of the 6th. Barrios will make the pitch. 6-3, strikeout, 7, got him, struck him out. Rice goes down, and Rice is now 0 for 4. 1 batter out for Perez. Perez is 0 for 3. Most of the hits came in the 1st and 2nd inning, but the Red Sox have been definitely doing it here. Barrios with the pitch, 3-6, that's blank. Perez will swing 2-4 against a right-handed pitcher. That's a fly out to center, out number 2. Perez does not hit righties as well as lefties, though. 2 men down for Lansford. Lansford is 2 for 3, 2 singles. Barrios with the pitch, 2-2. Hit by pitch, 20 is too high. Lansford, 3-3, and that's going to be a fly ball to right field. Baines, the sort of Hall of Famer, will go ahead and make the catch. And for the first time in this game, the Red Sox are set down in order, 1, 2, 3. Nice job by Francisco Barrios. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Eckersley has 5 more batters he can face before tiring. Let's see how long he can go. Chet Lemon will lead off for the Chi Sox, and he is 0 for 1. Got hit by a pitch in his first time up, though. 7-3 Boston. Dennis Eckersley will make the pitch. 4-4, strikeout 11. No, just barely misses, but that is too high. Lemon 1-4. That's a fly out to left. That'll be the first out. Rice makes the catch. Here's Baines. Baines is 1 for 2, has a single. Eckersley, 6-5, hit by pitch. That one, yep, he hit him this time. That's a hit by pitch. Baines a 5, Eckersley a 0, and he plunks Baines. Ouch. And Baines will trot down to first on a hit batter. And that is the 2nd hit by pitch in this game against the Red Sox. The 3rd hit batter will be an ejection no matter who the pitcher is. That's a rule, actually, that's not in the game. Dave at Baseball Demos uses that rule, and I actually agree with it. So Baines will go ahead down to first. That puts a runner on, and here is Morrison. Morrison is 0 for 2, infield double play depth. Baines is a bit of a stealing threat. He doesn't get the jump, though. Eckersley will go ahead and pitch. 5-5, that's blank. Morrison, he'll swing. 1-5, that's going to be a base hit down the line past third. That's a single. Baines' base running rating is a 3. He will not make third. He has to hold at second. And there are runners at first and second and 1 out. Morrison gets a hit. The batter now is Bernizzard. Bernizzard is 1 for 2. Red Sox bullpen is getting warmed up, ready to go here. Eckersley will stay out there. Infield still at double play depth. Anything happening? That's 5. The answer is no. Denny Eck, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. 1-2. Range play. Bernizzard. 4-1. That's a fly ball to right field. That ball is hit to Dwight Evans. Evans, an excellent fielder. His range is a 5, but it's a 6. He's not going to get it, and that is going to drop for a single. Just out of Evans's reach. So a single to right. Baines' base running rating is a 3. Single to right, +1 is 4. Evans a -1 arm. 1-3 on the dark die. Baines will score. That is a 3, and he does. Baines comes in to score. Morrison's base running rating is a 3, and he will take third because the white die is a 3, and Bernizzard holds it first. It's 7-4. As the White Sox go ahead and get on the board. A base hit for Bernizzard just out of Evans's reach. Runners at the corners. Allman. And although Eckersley is something here, they're going to let Eckersley. I think we may go to a bullpen. I may have no choice here. Let's see. Will the bring in a righty? Let's see who I like in the. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Eckersley is going to come out of the game, as that's it for Eckersley. He did well. And coming on to pitch for the Red Sox will be Bob Stanley. And, of course, all you Mets fans out there know about Bob Stanley. Although in 1981, he wasn't too bad. 10 wins, 8 losses, a 3.83 ERA. Bob Stanley will be the second Red Sox pitcher. And, of course, Stanley was the pitcher on the mound when he pitched to Mookie Wilson in 1986. So Stanley will pitch. Morrison on at third. Red Sox are going to stay in double play depth. Bill Allman will bat against Stanley. Allman is 0 for 2. Anything happening on the bases here? That is a 6. No. Stanley will go ahead and make the pitch. 6-5. That's a walk +10, and that 6 is going to walk Allman, and the bases are loaded. Fans here at Comiskey on their feet, and a big chance here for the Chi Sox. The next batter is Lafleur. Lafleur is 0 for 2. Bases loaded, and the Red Sox are going to play normal double play depth. They're up, so they're going to play normal double play depth, not the infield end. Stanley looking on. Anything happening on the bases? That's a 16. The answer is no. Bases loaded here at Comiskey. Stanley will make the pitch. 6-2. That's a possible error. Lafleur swings. 3-6. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. That ball is hit to Miller. Miller's error rating match. It's out number 2. Lafleur has a sacrifice fly rating of 2, and he will bring in Morrison on a sacrifice fly. It's now 7-5. On a sacrifice fly, though, with a sacrifice fly, Bernizzard gets a chance to move to third on that if he wants to. Base running rating is a 3. Single fly out to center, -2 is a 1. Center fielder, as I said, is Miller. -1 is a 0. Bernizzard will not try to move up for the White Sox, but it is now 7-5. So they get the sacrifice fly. On a sacrifice fly to center, the batter now is Squires. 2 outs now. The historical score of this game was 8-5, and right now it is 7-5. Runners at first and second. Anything happening on the bases? A 9 says no. Stanley will go ahead and make the pitch. 5-3. That's a blank. He's not tired. Squires will swing. 4-4. And that's going to be a single into left field. A base hit for Squires. Bernizzard's base running ratings a 3. With 2 outs is a 4. Single to left. +1 is 5. Rice is 0. A 1-5 on the black die. Bernizzard will score, and he does. Bernizzard comes in to score. Allman with a base running rating of 4 with a 4. He will take third on the throw. Squires holds it first. It's 7-6. Stadium cheers. Yay! Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And now the batter is Fisk. And they're going to go talk to Stanley on the mound and see what's going on here, as the White Sox have now made it a 7-6 ball game. Fisk is 1 for 3. Runners at first and third. And now we'll see what they do here. Strategy roll 17, no play. Stanley will go ahead and make the pitch. Stanley, 6-5. That's a walk +10. That 13 will walk Fisk, and the bases are loaded. Jack Dotson joins us here at Comiskey Park. And the bases are loaded here with the Red Sox leading 7-6 in the bottom of the 6th inning. As right now, pitching has definitely taken the night off in these last few games. And a very dangerous Greg Luzinski coming up. Luzinski is 1 for 3. He actually does a little worse against left-handed pitching. And Stanley is going to come out as he is ineffective. And I think Boston's going to bring in a lefty here, if they can. This Boston bullpen I am not happy with. Coming on to pitch for the Boston Red Sox will be John Tudor. John Tudor was a member of the Red Sox in 1981. Tudor, 4 wins, 3 losses, save a 4.58 ERA. Tudor, a lefty. He's going to come in here and try to get an out. Tudor will go ahead and make a pitch to Luzinski. There's 2 outs here, 7-6. Luzinski does not hit lefties as well as righties, and that's why Tudor is being brought in. So here is John Tudor, a few years away from his very close to Cy Young year with the St. Louis Cardinals. But a young John Tudor here against Luzinski. Bottom of the 6th, 7-6, bases loaded. I am rolling a strat. Not happy. How do you think Boston felt? That is a 15. Nothing happening. Tudor will go ahead and make the pitch. 5-2. Hit by pitch. 11. No. Luzinski has a 5. Tudor +3. That's an 11. Luzinski gets the swing. 2-2. And it's going to be a fly ball to right field. Evans will get under it. He will make the catch, and the inning is over. The White Sox do send all 9 to the plate. 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 walks, and a hit batter. And after 6, it's 7-6. We got a ball game here at Comiskey Park. How do you think Boston felt? Yeah, right. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Francisco Barrios is going to stay out there. He'll continue to pitch. He pitched very well his first time out there. Glenn Hoffman leads off for the Red Sox. He is 1 for 2. So Barrios will pitch. Top of the 7th. Barrios. 2-1. That's blank. Hoffman. 3-1. That's a fly out to left. And that will be out number 1. Nice play there by the left fielder, and that was Lafleur. Allensen is up next, and he is 0 for 3. Barrios, 2-1, again with the blank. Allensen swings the bat, 4-3, and he pops out to short. Taking care of that is going to be Allman. That's the second out. Miller is next. Miller is 1 for 2, has a single in the game. Barrios doing very well here for the Chi Sox. He'll make the pitch, 2-5. That's a wild pitch, ball 1. Barrios again, 3-6, blank. Miller, he'll take a swing at the bat, 6-5. That, and he pops that up to first base. In foul territory is Squires, and he'll make the catch. And that is another 1-2-3 inning on the Red Sox. So Francisco Barrios has come in and has made some pretty good pitching here. And he still has a little bit left in the tank. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we have 10-minute ticker coming up, and tonight I'm going to try a new system to try to speed up the ticker a little bit. As I think the ticker, even though I want to do 3 days of baseball, I think the ticker may be a little too long, mostly because of the dice rolling, so I'm going to try to do something on that. And tomorrow night, we'll have more baseball action, and we're going to stick with Chicago, but we'll go from the south side to the north side. But we're going to be in St. Louis. Tomorrow night will be April 20th. The Chicago Cubs will take on the St. Louis Cardinals. Yep, everybody's favorite National League rivalry, the Cubs and the Cardinals. Lynn McLaughlin will pitch for the Cubs, and Bob, may the force be with you, will pitch for the Cardinals. So Cubs and Cardinals tomorrow night at Busch Stadium, and that will be tomorrow night's game for Inside Pitch. So we go from the north to the south. We go from the south side to the north side. Bottom of the 7th inning here. Red Sox leading 7-6. John Tudor is going to stay out there. And Chet Lemon leads off for the Chi Sox. Lemon is 0 for 2. Red Sox lead 7-6. A close game between the Sox. No matter what happens tonight, a Sox team will win. Tudor will pitch. 4-5, that's a range play. Lemon will swing the bat. 3-3. Ground ball back to Tudor. Tudor, very good fielding pitcher. He's got a range of a 5. He's got it. Throws to first, out number 1. Nice play by John Tudor to make the play there. That's a ground out to the pitcher. Next up will be the pseudo Hall of Famer Baines. Baines is 1 for 3. 1 for 2, actually. He singled, got hit by a pitch his last time up. Tudor will make the pitch to Baines. 1-4 against the lefty. That's a walk chance. That 14 is going to be too high. Baines will swing the bat. 5-5, and he flies out to left. And that will be out number 2 as Harold Baines, the pseudo Hall of Famer, just hits a lazy fly to left. And Jim Rice makes the catch and says, Hall of Famer. Yeah. 2 men down. Here's Morrison. Morrison is 1 for 3. Got a base hit his last time up. Tudor will go ahead and deal. 3-4 against the righty. That's a walk plus 10. That 12 will get him. There will be a walk. Morrison becomes a 12. Plus 1 is 13 against the lefty. And he walks Morrison. So Morrison will trot down to first. Tying run is on. Bernizzard will step up to the plate, and he's 2 for 3. He's having a good night tonight for the Pale Hose. Morrison will go ahead and set up. Tudor looking on. Am I rolling the strat? Yes, I am. And that is a 3. And nope, not going to do anything there. Tudor will make the pitch. And that's a 5-2. Hit by pitch. 19 too high. Bernizzard will swing. 5-2. And it's a line drive right back to Tudor. Puts up the glove and it goes right into it. And that will retire the side. A line out right to Tudor. He gets a ground ball and a line out. And that will end the inning. Nothing across except a walk for the White Sox. After 7, 7-6, Bo Sox. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Barrios is going to stay out there. He's got a few batters he can face before tiring. A couple of batters left. He's been pitching very well. He's kept the Red Sox quiet. And we know the leadoff batter for Boston will be Jerry Remy. Remy having a great night, though. He's 3 for 3, 3 singles and a walk. Barrios will try to get Remy out now. Pitch from Barrios, 4-3. That's at the park. Comiskey Park will state 2-1, and that's a ball hit to right field. That is an 11, and that is a possible home run, but Remy, however, has zeros at that area, and that is going to be a fly out to right. And that just becomes a fly out to right and out number 1. Remy does not have any home run power, so then you check to see on that, and that becomes a fly out if he cannot make the play. 1 out. Here's Dewey Evans. Evans having a good night. 2 for 4, a triple, and a single. Barrios will set it up. Make the deal. 4-1. Possible error. Evans will swing. 5-2. That's a fly ball to right field. Baines has an error rating of 3. That's a 10. He will not make an error, and that's out number 2. And that becomes also a fly out to right. Here's Captain Carl. Yostremski, 2 for 4, a bomb, and a double. 2 outs here. Now Barrios is now tired. We'll see if he can get Yaz out. Barrios, a 4-5. That's a blank. Yostremski will swing, 6-2, and he hits a fly ball to center field. Lemon gets to it, and the inning is over. Francisco Barrios has done an excellent job. No runs, no hits. He's retired the Red Sox all 3 straight innings. What a job by Francisco Barrios to keep Chicago in this game. And we will go to the bottom of the 8th. The Red Sox are going to bring in a new pitcher. That will be it for John Tudor, and they're going to bring in a righty here. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox will be Mark Clear. 8 wins, 3 losses, 9 saves, a 4.11 ERA. a high ERA, but the Red Sox hitters here do not hit the righties left very well, but we may see some pinch hitting coming up here. Bottom of the 8th, Mark Clear will now be the 4th Red Sox pitcher. Bill Allman leads off for the White Sox, and he will bat. Allman with a 301 average, you let the man hit. Clear will go ahead and pitch. 3-1 against the righty. Strikeout +3. Got him. 1 out. As he goes ahead and gets Allman on a K. Out number 1. Next batter is Lafleur. Lafleur is 0 for 3. And he does not hit. He usually doesn't hit righties very well. We are in the 8th inning. Can I do a pinch hitter for Lafleur? Let me see what I want to do here. And let's see. Lafleur's in left field. And I usually go. I have a new rule when it comes to pinch hitters. Has to be the most at bats against the left-handedness. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Lafleur is going to come out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit against Clear will be Bob Molinaro. Bob Molinaro is a lefty. He's the only lefty on the bench. He batted .262 with a bomb and 9 RBIs, only 42 at bats. But Bob Molinaro is the only guy on the bench I have, so he, as a lefty, so he is allowed to come up there since it is against the left-handedness of the pitcher. 1 out, Mark Clear will pitch to Molinaro. And Molinaro will also take over in left field for Lafleur. Since Molinaro can go ahead and take it. A little lower in range, but no error rating. Clear will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-5. That's at the park. Comiskey Park will state 5-5. That's a ground ball to first. Perez will take it himself. Out number 2. 2 men out. The next batter is Squires. Squires is 1 for 3. Got a base hit his last time up. Clear will go ahead and deal. 5-2. Walk +10. That 6 will walk him easily. And Squires will trot down to first. So a walk for Squires. He'll go to first base. And the next batter is Fisk. And with a swing of the bat, he can put the White Sox ahead. Bottom of the 8th, 7-6 Red Sox, 2 outs. Is Squires going to do anything? With a 17, no. Clear will go ahead and make the pitch to Fisk. Fans here at Comiskey Park would like to see the White Sox get a win. The White Sox are 1-3 in this young season. The Red Sox are 3-1. Clear with the pitch. 6-6. Error on a grounder. Fisk will swing. 4-6. And that is not going to be an error. That's a slow rolling grounder to second base. That's picked up by Remy. Fisk with a base running rating of 3. The throw goes to first. In time. Fisk is out of there. Side retired. And that becomes a grounder to second base. Remember, on an error on a grounder or an error question mark, on S1 to S6, it is no longer an error. It's a slow rolling grounder for a chance for an infield single. Higher than the batter's base running rating is an out. And he got a great play there by Remy to get Fisk. And the side is retired. I actually like that rule. Makes it more interesting. After 8, 7-6 both Sox. We go to the top of the 9th. Red Sox lead 7-6. Barrios is tired. Jim Rice leads off for Boston. Barrios, I'm going to check the White Sox bullpen here. See what I want to do. Got right coming up. And the White Sox are going to make a pitching change. So going out of the game is Barrios. And coming on to pitch for the White Sox will be Lamar Hoyt. There you go. Another 80s blast from the past. Lamar Hoyt, 9 wins, 3 losses, 10 saves, a 3.57 ERA in 81. That's respectable. I can live with that. Lamar Hoyt becomes the 4th Chicago pitcher. Rice will lead it off in the top of the 9th. Lamar Hoyt. Another blast in the past. Hoyt's pitch, 2-1, range play. Rice swings, 4-4, ground ball the 3rd. Ball is hit to Morrison. His range is a 3. He's got it. Throws to first, out number 1. And Jim Rice, pretty much Jim Rice, no matter what year I have him in, he somehow just does not hit well in regular season games. He did pretty good in the world. He did pretty good in the ALCS against the Red Sox in the playoffs with the Red Sox in 76. But here in 81, he's off to a tough start. Perez is up next, and he's 0 for 4. Hoyt will make the pitch. 3-5. Walk plus 10. That 6 will walk him, and Perez will trot down to first. Walk given up by Hoyt. He had 27 of them in 81. Infield moves a double play death for a very dangerous Carney Lansford. He was an MVP candidate that year. Lansford 2 for 4. He's got 2 singles. Hoyt will go ahead and make the pitch. Anything on the strat, that is a 13. Perez staying put. Hoyt, 3-1. Wild pitch, 18, ball 1. No wild pitch there. Hoyt will do it again. 5-1. Hit by pitch, 18, no. Lansford will swing the bat. 3-5, and Lansford goes ahead and smacks a double into right field. Double to right. Perez is base run. Will it score Perez? Base running rating is a 2. Double to right, -1 is 1. Right fielder Baines is a 0. The only way Perez will score is a 1 on the dark die. And he does! It's a 1! He does! Perez does come in to score. Lansford has a base running rating of 4. That's a 3. And he's going to go to third on the throw. Tony Perez comes in to score as the throw is not in time, and Lansford gets to third. It's 8-6 Red Sox. Stadium groans. That's going to go as a double for Lansford, even though he wound up on third on the throw. So Hoyt comes in here and gives up a walk and a run. And now the batter is Hoffman. Hoffman is 1 for 3 tonight. Now 8-6 Red Sox. 2 outs. The infield is going to come in. 1 out. The infield's going to come in. Anything with Lansford. Actually, there's no strategy roll now. Hoyt will pitch. 6-6. Strikeout. 8. No, too high. Hoffman is a 6, +1 is a 7. He won't get it. Hoffman swings the bat, 4-3, and that's going to be a ground ball to third. Lansford with the infield in, his base running rating is a 2. Next batter is Allensen. I'm going to send him home. Lansford's going to come on home. Lansford's going to come on home, and the throw's going to go to the plate. The throw's going to go to the plate. Lansford is safe on a 1 or a 2. No, he is out of there. Actually, that's a 6. Wait a minute. I think he is safe. Hold on. I think he is safe. That's right. All rolls of 6 are auto advance. Play at first on all grounders. So I send him home, and the throw is going to go to first anyway. So Hoffman is out. Lansford scores. It's now 9-6. And that's how I follow that rule. Although I got to keep on checking that out. But that's going to be an out. That's going to be the out at first, as the rule, as you can see, states here. As it states here, all rolls of 6 are auto advance. Play at first only on all grounders. So a 1, 2, or 6, he was safe, and the throw went to first to get the out. If it was a 3, 4, or 5, if it was a 1 or 2, he would have been a 3, 4, 5. He would have been out. So, but it goes to 6. So actually, a 6 kind of helps out. It's now 9-6 Red Sox. Next batter is Allensen, as he gets the run in, and that actually goes as a fielder. That actually goes as a ground ball to third, and the throw went to first. Here's Allensen. Allensen will bat, and he's 0 for 4. 9-6 Boston, and Hoyt's still out there, and the White Sox are pretty much saying, you know what, this may not be our night. Hoyt with the pitch, 1-2, that's blank. Allensen will swing 4-5, and that's going to be a line drive right to short, caught, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 1 hit for the Red Sox, and we go to the bottom of the 9th with the Red Sox leading 9-6. Will we see some 9th inning magic? We've seen some magic already in this young 1981 season. Mark Clear will pitch. And leading off for the White Sox will be Greg Luzinski. Luzinski is 1 for 4. He has a double. Fans here at Comiskey hoping for something here. Clear with the pitch. And that is a 3-5. That's at the park. Comiskey Park. 5-3. And that's going to be a base hit to right field. A possible double. Luzinski rounding first. He's going to try for 2. His base running rating is a 1. And the ball is hit to right. The right fielder is Evans. A -1 is a 0. Luzinski cannot take second in any case, and he will hold it first. So a base hit for Luzinski, and the White Sox have the leadoff runner on. What, did you expect a 1-2-3 closing inning at RJL 5-1-8? I think not. No matter what the season is, you don't get it. Here's Lemon. Lemon will bat, although he's having a rough night. He's 0 for 3. He had a 3.02 average in 81. Luzinski will go ahead and stay put there. There's no strategy roll. Red Sox a double play depth. The Red Sox will stay with Clear. Pitch coming. 6-2 against the righty. Strikeout plus 20. Did he get him? Yes, he did. 9 + 1 is 10. Strikeout plus is a 20, and he just got Lemon, and Lemon can't believe it. Lemon is really they're going to say that's a called strike 3 on Chet Lemon, and he is livid. And that is a huge K. Mark Clear gets a big strikeout on Lemon. And that is out number 1. And he is mad. But he's going to have to go back to the dugout. Here is the sort of Hall of Famer, Harold Baines. And he is 1 for 3. Has a single and got plunked. Luzinski still on at first. Clear has a few more batters he can face before being tired. Clear with the pitch. 6-3. Error on a throw. Baines will swing. 6-1. That's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Perez. His error rating is a 5. That's a 19. There's not going to be an error. Let's see if there's going to be a double play. 2-0. And it's going to be a 2 because the ball was hit to first base. The pivot rating for Baines is going to be shortstop, and that's going to be Hoffman. It's a 0-0. So a 1-2, it's a double play. It's a 1. Yes, it is. Picked up there by Perez. Throws to Hoffman at second to get Luzinski. Pumps once, pumps twice. Throws to first. That's your game. The Red Sox go ahead, and they will beat the White Sox tonight 9-6. Stadium groans. A big win here for the Red Sox as they get a 9-6 victory A 3-6-3 double play. No runs and a hit for the White Sox. And that will do it here for Boston as they go ahead and beat the Chi Sox tonight. A nice win for Boston. Final line score, and don't go away. Final line score coming up. For the Red Sox, 9 runs on 12 hits and 1 error. For the White Sox, 6 runs on 8 hits and 1 error. The actual historical score, the Boston Red Sox won 8-5. This score is 9-6. That's pretty close. Boston had 14 hits. The White Sox had 12. Both teams had an error in that game. The winning pitcher, believe it or not, is Dennis Eckersley. He gets the win. Richard Dotson with the loss. And Mark Clear will get a save as the tying run was on deck. Don't go away. 10-minute ticker coming right up. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker brought to you by FastScore Baseball of Replay Sports. We're going to try something here tonight. I really want to speed up the ticker, and the best way to do that is to pretty much roll dice a little differently. I have here 2 blues, 2 reds, and 2 whites. The red dice will be the visiting team. The blue dice will be the home team. The white dice will be the clutch dice. The big dice will always be red first. The little die will be red second. For the clutch dice, the big die will be for the visiting team. The home team gets this one. So maybe just one die roll could probably see. Let's see if this will work. Minnesota at California. It's a 36. It's a 36 for Minnesota. They have a 3, and that's 3 runs. California has a 13. They got a 35, and that is 4 runs, and that's a win right there for California. Baltimore at Kansas City. Baltimore with a 7. Kansas City with a 13. 65 for Baltimore with a 7, and that is 7 runs. Kansas City with a 13. They have a 45, and that is 5 runs. That's a win for Baltimore. Seattle at Oakland. For Seattle, 23, and they have a 1, and that is 1 run. Oakland with a 14, they have a 23, and that is 3 runs. That's going to be a win for the A's. Got a better idea. I'll take out the white dice. I'll roll them only if we need clutch. Yankees at the Rangers. Yankees with an 8, 24, and that is 2. The Rangers have a 4. They have 42, and that is 3. The Rangers will win that. Detroit at Toronto. A 14 for Detroit. They have an 11, and that is 1. Toronto with a 17, a 63, and that is 9. That's a win for the Blue Jays. San Francisco at Atlanta. A 66 for San Francisco on a 9, and that is 9 runs. Atlanta with a 4, they have a 54, and that is 4. That's a win for the Giants. St. Louis and the Reds. Reds with a 22 versus 12. Cardinals 43 with a 22, and that is 6. Cincinnati with a 12, a 14, and that's 1. That's going to be a win for the Cardinals. Pittsburgh at Houston is next. And I'll re-roll that. It'll have to stay in the thing. Let's see. Pittsburgh, 21. They have a 5, and that is 1 run. Houston with a 10, 53, and that's 5 runs. That's a win for Steeler fans. Astros. Cubs at Phillies. Cubs with a 55. They have a 7, and that is 5 runs. Philadelphia with a 19, a 53, and that is 7 runs, a win for the Phillies. Dodgers and the Padres. 35 for the Dodgers with a 10, and that's 4. Padres have a 10, 51, and that is 5, a win for the Padres. Moving on now to April 18th, Minnesota at California. 11 for Minnesota, that's a straight. They have a 16, that's a 0. California with a 13, a 62, and that is 7. The Angels continue to get out of the gate strong. Boston and the White Sox. Boston with a 64, they have a 13. 1364, they have an 8. White Sox a 15-52, and that is 6. That's a win, another win for the Red Sox. Cleveland and Milwaukee. 45. Cleveland with a 13, and that is 5. Milwaukee with an 8, 66, and that's going to be a 9. They will win that one. Seattle and Oakland. Seattle with an 11. Seattle, a 55 for Seattle with an 11. That is 6. Oakland with an 18. They got a 66, and they're going to win that game 12-8. Yankees at Texas. Yankees, 62 with a 5, and that is 6 runs. The Rangers have a 6, a 52, and that's 4 runs. Another win for everybody's favorite Yankee club. Detroit at Toronto. 13. Detroit with a 15, they roll a 13, they get a 2. Toronto with a 0. And a 63 is going to give them a win. That's going to be a 5. That's going to be a win for the Blue Jays, as Detroit got a lousy run, got a lousy roll. San Francisco and Atlanta, and that is a 43 for San Francisco with a 7. That is 4. Atlanta with a 10, a 42, and that's going to be a 4 as well. We have clutch and a 5 and a 6. Let's see here. San Francisco has a 0. They get a 5. Atlanta has a 0. It's a 6. Atlanta will win this game. And they will win it 5-4 as they get the win. Cardinals and the Reds. Seaver on the mound for Cincinnati. St. Louis, a 33. They have an 8. And that is 3. The Reds have a 16, a 25. And that's going to be a 4. That game belongs to the Reds. Pittsburgh at Houston. 44 for Pittsburgh on a 6, and that is 4. Houston with a 7, a 26, and that is 2. That's going to be a win for the Pirates. I know Steeler fan will say rigged. Montreal at my Mets. Doesn't look good. Montreal with a 13, they have a 19, and that is 2 runs. The Mets have a 2, they get a 41, and that's going to be a happy recap. My Mets will beat the Expos 3-2. Happy recap. Cubs and the Phillies. Cubs with a 1. Cubs with a 41, they have a 1, and that is 2. Philadelphia with a 15, a 64, and that's going to be a win for the Phillies, 9-2. Dodgers and the Padres, 11 versus 1. Dodgers, they roll a 51, and that is 5. Padres a 1, a 26, a 26, and that is 1, and that's going to be a win for the Dodgers. Moving on to April 19th, Boston and the White Sox. A 62 for Boston. They have a 17, and that is 8 runs. The White Sox with a 20, a 33 is not going to do it. That's going to be 5 runs and another win for the Red Sox. Baltimore at Kansas City. Oh boy, 65. Let's see here. 65 for Baltimore. For Baltimore, that's a 16, and that's going to be 10. Kansas City with a 9. They have a 56, though, and that is going to be 6, and that's going to be a win for the O's. Seattle and Oakland in a doubleheader. Seattle, game 1. Seattle, 42. They have a 10, and that is 4. Oakland with a 13. They roll a 34. A 34, and that's going to be 4, so we have extras there. A 3 for the Mariners, and their clutch is 0. Oakland with a 6. Oakland's clutch is a 2. They will win the first game, so that'll be 5-4 for Oakland. Game number 2. Game number 2, a 52 for Seattle with an 8, and that is 5. Oakland with a 12 with a 17, and that's not going to do it. That's going to be a win for the Mariners. Yankees and the Rangers. 23 for the Yankees. There were 12, and that is 3. The Rangers have a 10. They roll a 43, and that is 4. A win for the Rangers. Detroit at Toronto. Let's see here. Detroit a 10 with a 62. That is 7. Toronto with a -1, 44. That's a 2, and that's going to be a win for Detroit. San Francisco at Atlanta. Let's see. San Francisco with a 7, 24. That is 2. Atlanta with a 10, 61, and that is 6. A win for the Braves. Pittsburgh taking on Houston. Pittsburgh as a 6, 42. That is 3. Houston with an 8, 46, and that is 4. The Astros get another win. Montreal and the Mets in a doubleheader, game 1. Montreal 62 with a 9, and that is 6. The Mets with a 5, 12, and that's 0. Game 1 goes to the Expos. Game 2 of the doubleheader. Let's see. Montreal a 13, a 22, and that's 3. The Mets with an 8, 16, and that is 1. And the Expos take both games from my Mets. Remember, my Mets in 81 were not good. Cubs and the Phillies, both teams with a 15. Cubs 46, and that is 6. The Phillies a 31, and that's 4. A win for the Cubbies. Dodgers and the Padres. Dodgers a 12 with a 15, and that's only 1. The Padres with a 6, 51. They'll get that win, and that's a win for the Padres, 4-1. And that's it. That's your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. And I think doing it that way sped up this 10-minute ticker. Probably took at least a few minutes off of it. Let me know what you guys think by doing it that way. I think it's a little bit faster with without all the dice rolling. So that will do it for our 10-minute ticker. Tomorrow night, we will be at Busch Stadium as the Chicago Cubs will take on the St. Louis Cardinals. Lynn McLaughlin for the Cubs, Bob Forsch for the Cardinals. Should be a fun game on 420, and smoke them if you got them there for tomorrow night. Beanie, Philip Reynolds, Big Clue, Jack Dotson, Salvador America, Sean 1113, My Basement Media Productions, Steeler Fan, Woodman 564, Brian Patterson. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you tomorrow night for more baseball action. It's the Bo Sox over the Chi Sox tonight, 9-6. Well, have yourself a good night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.